gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to DiamondTrail Ranch. This isn't just about animals and gardens, guys. This is about mental health, physical health, purpose, and peace. Homesteading didn't just change our lifestyle here. It changed us. Mentally, physically, spiritually. I'll tell you why I think homesteading is one of the best decisions anyone can make, especially in today's world. First off, it's going to be absolutely great on your mental health. Look at Bambi over here in her tub. She's living the dream. It gives you purpose. It gives you rhythm to your days. I mean, really. Oh, we got a duck on the roof. Okay. It's great for anxiety, especially when you have ducks on the roof, right? Routine animal care, it can be calming. It really can. Now, to have a duck on the roof isn't exactly routine. I know this doesn't happen all the time. But, stress fades when you focus on building something real. Busy hands leave little room for worry. You guys have probably heard the saying, idle hands. Say something like, I used to waste... Woo, buddy! Good morning to you, too. I used to waste hours online or stressing. Now you're focused. You're grounded. And you're tired in the good way, right? Tired in a good way. You ever heard that saying before? If homesteading has helped your mental health specifically, too, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your story. Constant movement, lifting in general, walking, cleaning, it's all functional exercise. When you go to your doctor's appointments and they say, how active are you, or do you exercise? It's kind of a funny question, right? When you're a homesteader, it's like, well, define exercise. Does it have to be regimented? I mean, is there a schedule involved? You build lean muscle just doing the work. You improve your blood pressure, which is a silent killer. Your weight will definitely shift. You may not see loss right away. It might start turning to muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat, so but you'll start seeing shifts in weight, insulin resistance naturally. Your blood pressure, weight, and insulin resistance will hopefully go in a better direction for you. Homesteading could save your life. It really could. You're just all around going to be more, I don't know if colonial is the word I'm looking for, but you're going back. Are you being a little more primitive? Are you going back to your survival instincts? It's good for you. You're moving. You're not in a chair. You don't necessarily need a gym. You need chores, right? Animals, garden beds. If anyone here has ever actually worked on a garden, holy cow, that is some exercise. Gardening, do not shun away gardening. It's just, I can't even fathom. That's funny. Look at the comb over on that hen. That's hilarious. Guys, like this video if your animals have accidentally turned you into a part-time athlete too. Homesteading can help you stay out of trouble. It really can. I want to go back to the idle hands. Fewer distractions, less temptations to waste money. To binge food, scroll endlessly. The various social media platforms out there and streaming. I'm sorry. The shows and stuff teaches discipline. You can't ignore hungry animals that depend on you or dying plants that depend on you. You can't. It's their livelihood, right? It keeps your hands and minds busy with real meaningful work. These things are depending on you. Well, he's a pretty rooster, isn't he? Idle hands used to get us in trouble. Now that instead of getting in trouble, we're building fences, we're collecting eggs and turning compost. It's just the nature of the beast. It is. You get closer to nature. Boy, he is. Good morning to you too, Ruru. You get closer to nature and closer to God. It's humbling and fulfilling. Gratitude for the little things. Rain, eggs, new seedlings. You get a sense of pride and stewardship, right? Do you guys feel like homesteading has brought you closer to your faith wherever you are in the world? Doesn't matter if you're in the United States, India, the Philippines, Thailand, Ireland. It doesn't matter where you're from. Are you feeling closer there? Let me know in the comments below. We read them all. And we reply to them. You don't need 100 acres just to start, right? You know, you might start in a neighborhood, a gated community on a not even a quarter acre, and you're being told when you can and can't curb your trash cans. And you could catch a fine because you didn't curb your trash can at before 6 a.m. Maybe you want to start getting into it and get an acre or two. That's where this channel helps out. So homesteading saves our peace of mind, our bodies, and our focus and our overall health, really. It will encourage others to take one small step. You too can start a couple chickens, grow some herbs, grow some basil, grow some, what else? Thyme, oregano. These start with the small, easy stuff. Don't start with mint, because something like mint will just, then you're really getting your exercise in, trying to bring all the, where it ran off to, trying to find it, because good luck stopping mint, but that's funny. That's a whole nother. If you're thinking about starting in general, homesteading that is, or just in general, starting life, subscribe. We'll walk you through it, man. One video at a time. Share this with, hey Rain, good morning, sorry. Share this with a friend who needs a fresh start. Especially veterans, this is a good fresh start for veterans. Comment if homesteading has helped you the way it helped us. We want to build a community around that. Thanks, guys.